What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. We are still hammering on Project Prelude, and so we've had these things primed again, and it's time to start blocking them. Last time these things are going to be blocked, I promise, and we're going to get them in sealer and jam the doors and get these things painted. So let's get to block sanding again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you everybody that watched on the live stream we did the other night. So let's get to it. Alright, well, it has been a couple nights. I haven't worked out here as much as I wanted to. Kind of got tangled up in some stuff and just it ate up my time. So, long story short, I now have everything in the garage blocked out. Funny thing is that the deck lid, which was way behind schedule, came out. It's good. It's ready for primer or sealer, and it's good to go. The gas cap is also ready to go. The door still has a little bit of a low spot right there, and the same with this one, so we're just going to go ahead and spray them again, just get that cleaned up. While we got the primer out, just going to do a little more work in this area on both the fenders, tighten it up. There's no point not to do it. We're already spraying, so what the hell, let's do it. Spoiler, we knew it was going to be far behind, so there was some pinholes and some low spots and some nicks that needed to be done. Otherwise, everything's sanded out really good. It looks really close, but just those nicks and pinholes, kind of the big issue. So we're gonna go ahead and bury that bad boy and all this stuff back in primer again. And yeah, let it dry, push the car in, call it a night. So that being said, we're gonna be one more day behind schedule, which sucks because I was really hoping to get it painted this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that done just with the dry time and how everything's gonna work, but we're gonna keep hammering out and we're just gonna keep making it happen. So let's mix up some primer. There it is. Got the car pushed back in. We've got the primer drying. Ugh, boy. We got a lot of work to do to get this shit painted by the weekend. Probably not gonna happen, but hey, we're gonna keep hammering it out, and guess what? Everything's back in primer. So, that being said, tomorrow night we'll sand again. Ugh. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So it has been a week since I've got anything done out here. We did a little bit of work on the house, which ate up last weekend, and then we got 14.5 inches of snow. So every single night for the next 3 days, we were moving snow and dealing with that. And then, you know, just other stuff gets in the way. Well, we're back out here. So today, we're able to move the truck over to the old man's garage, make a little more room in here. We moved the Prelude over to the other bay, parked it next to the Chevelle. We got it sitting up on the cribs, so you know we can start working underneath it and doing stuff like that while we're waiting for paint to dry or primer to dry. And that leaves us with a completely open booth, so we don't have to keep pushing the car in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. When it snows, I can't do it by myself because the driveway gets slick and can't get the car back in. So yeah, this should help speed up the process to get the rest of the car painted. So that being said, let's get back to block sanding. Oh, my oh my, how I have missed this block sanding. Just kidding, it's terrible. But it's all part of the process and it's well worth it, so let's get to it. Well, that was awesome. I was moving the sandblast cabinet out of the way and hooked my airline drop and ripped it off the wall and snapped it and drained all the air out of the compressor. So I had to run to the store to get more parts because I didn't have enough here to get the job done. But I'm going to get this fixed up real quick. I'm going to do one improvement. I'm going to put a drain line in it. But yeah, everything is taped and cleaned and ready to be jammed. So we are going to get this stuff painted on the inner part tonight. So we'll get the inside of the doors, deck lid, inside of the fenders, all that stuff painted. We might even paint the spoiler, just be done with it. So that's exciting. That's a step in the right direction. So yeah, let's get some stuff fixed and get some primer mixed up. All right, so while I've been waiting for the sealer to dry, I've been doing a little bit of stuff trying to stay busy. Made some speed holes in the rear bumper, just a little weight reduction. Got the back side all drilled out, but smoked my drill bit on the third hole, so I thought I'd give it a try with the plasma cutter, and that just looks ugly. So we're gonna go ahead and skip doing with the plasma cutter. I'll go get some a new hole saw tomorrow, Got the inside all shot backed out and all the dust and overspray, blah blah blah, cleaned off, and pulled the fuel pump out. This has been something I've been pretty concerned about because this thing has been sitting with just gas in it since 08, 07, the last time it drove. And I don't know if you'll be able to see anything in there or not, but the gas tank is perfect. It's got some nasty varnish down there, gas, but there's no rust. Absolutely zero rust inside the tank. It looks really solid and clean, so luckily I don't have to worry about that. I was really concerned that the lines and the fuel tank were just going to be full of scuzz and rust and not usable, so that's a positive. It's one less thing I have to do. I do have a Winebro 255, I believe, that I'm going to put in there, and yeah, so that's probably going to be the next thing. Just starting to nickel and dime this stuff. I'll probably connect some compressed air to the fuel lines and just blow them out, make sure they're all good and clean. And here is the stuff and sealer. We're waiting on the deck lid to dry. It got quite a bit more primer, just trying to get down in all those little nooks and crannies. But everything's black now, so if I miss a spot with the paint, it's not going to be the end of the world. So hopefully here in the next 10 minutes, we should be able to get some color on this stuff. So yeah, buddy, making headway. All right, guys, we did it. We got everything jammed out. Got the fenders over there. Got a door here, a deck lid, another door here. We did paint the spoiler in the gas cap door. Oh shit, the Suburban's in there. Yeah, that's not good. So the Suburban developed a zero oil pressure at idle, randomly coming to stoplights, and just kind of a really random fluctuation in the oil pressure. So I'm pretty sure it's the oil pump pickup tube O-ring that's the problem. So I get to pull the oil pan off of that tomorrow and replace that, just because we got to keep that thing on the road. So that's why it's in here tonight. And yeah, it's gonna be where I call it a wrap for this one. And yeah, all we got to do is get these doors flipped over, get the fenders flipped over, and we're ready to paint. Everything's good to go. Now we got it jammed out. We can tape all that stuff off, and we can paint this stuff, and we can put this thing back together. This thing is gonna look sweet. I cannot wait to see this thing all in black, pushed out. Oh, by the way, it still needs more low. So we'll catch you on the next one.